All right, that was our cheesecake no bake into our casserole dish. We're just gonna go in with our little spatula and we are gonna spread that all on the bottom of our casserole dish for this delicious and easy summer no bake treat. All right, perfect. Now that we have our cheesecake down, I'm just gonna go in with our strawberries. I'm gonna go all over on top of our cheesecake no bake. You can obviously make your own cheesecake filling. You could do any kind of fruit here as well. I'm also gonna go in with just some blueberries. I love this combination. It is such a fun and easy dessert, especially to make in the summertime when it's getting nice and hot out. Perfect. And of course, we cannot forget our raspberries. I'm gonna throw some raspberries also with our delicious little cheesecake. This is such a great dessert, like I said, now that it's getting hot out, perfect for 4th of July, perfect for Father's Day, and super customizable as well. And I love using the cheesecake no bake. I can only ever find it at Walmart, so you can always make your own if you can't find it. I think that looks pretty good. All right, and one of my favorite things to do whenever I have fresh fruit is I like to just add a little bit of shredded citrus rind, lemon being my favorite, but you could also do an orange here, you could do a lime, but I think lemon with all of those berries is super, super tasty, and it makes it just super refreshing, adds a little bit of tartness, which we all love. I mean, I think it's an iconic combination. Lemon, berries, cheesecake, super tasty and super easy. I think that looks pretty good though. Make sure we get that last little corner. Perfect. Now that we have that nice and ready, we're just gonna move that off to the side. I'm bringing in my large mixing bowl, and in our large mixing bowl, I'm actually gonna be adding 2 of our lemon instant puddings right into our mixing bowl. You could do any kind of pudding you'd like. I just really love the lemon with the berries. And then we're just gonna follow the back of the box. So I'm gonna go in with our milk, super, super cold milk. Just like so. We can already see the color changing too, which we love with that lemon. You could also do a cheesecake pudding, but remember we already have that cheesecake base. So I liked to do something a little different. You could totally do a lime, you could do a pistachio, you could do a chocolate. Honestly, whatever your heart desires. I know they have like a white chocolate, which I think would be super tasty. And like I said, we're just following the back of the box, cold milk, and we're gonna wait for it to set. All right, now that we have our pudding nice and set, this is smelling so tasty too. I absolutely love that lemon instant pudding. We're bringing back in our little berry cheesecake combination with the lemon zest. And what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna take all of that lemon pudding and we are just gonna pop it right on top of those berries. I did use 2 boxes. You could also do the family size box, but I wanna make sure that we have a nice thick layer of that delicious lemon instant pudding right on top of our berries. Perfect. Make sure we get everything out of the bowl because everyone always says I leave stuff in the bowl. And we're just gonna start to spread that out on top of our berries to create our next layer for this little no-bake treat. All right, our lemon layer is complete. And then what I love to do is I have just our graham cracker crumbs and I'm just gonna create our top little layer. It's gonna be right on top of that lemon pudding. Just like so. It's gonna add a great little texture. I wanna make sure that we can get it evenly spread out too. But you could obviously do like some crushed up golden Oreos here. You could do a graham cracker, like the full graham crackers. But I actually love just using this graham cracker crust. It is super convenient and always super tasty. Adds a little salt component to it as well. So we're just making sure that everything gets beautifully covered. A little more right here on this spot. Oh, my mouth is watering. All right, now that we have that, I'm just gonna pop this into our fridge for 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, we just pulled this out of the fridge and she is ready. I am so excited. This is the perfect summer no-bake. I'm just gonna go in with my little spatula. We all know I love a good corner piece. Oh, I am excited. Remember, we have that cheesecake no-bake at the bottom. We have all of our yummy fruit. We have our lemon pudding as well. And then on top, we have our graham cracker pie crust. Oh, I don't want to disrupt our layers too much, but oh my gosh, the fruit, the cheesecake, the lemon, everything I want in a dessert. I almost like to call this like my reverse cheesecake because we have the graham cracker crust on top instead of the bottom. I'm excited. You could throw some Cool Whip on here or some Ready Whip even. Oh, all right, moment of truth. I want to try and get a little bit of everything. We're not going to blow on it, sorry. Oh, the lemon really, really adds to that delicious fruit in our cheesecake. Really tasty. You gotta give it a try.